I'm here with Simon Chen of Ramius, who is one of the co-founders of the Social Media Breakfast in Ottawa. So SMB, having been pretty successful in several U.S. cities, has come to Ottawa. Simon, what gave you the idea to bring the Social Media Breakfast to Ottawa?
Well, Social Media Breakfast, I think that really it came down to a situation where one day about 2 months or so ago, in early May, there was a Social Media Breakfast that Brian Person was taking care of in Boston. And I think I've been monitoring the Social Media Breakfast, the stream through Twitter, and it dawned on me that, I wonder if we have something like this going on. So, why should all our Boston friends that talk about the Pats and the Sox and get all the fun? So I sent a note to Brian soon afterwards, and he contacted me almost right away and said, well, if you're interested, we have a couple folks in Ottawa that are interested in talking a bit more about these things. You should go and connect with them. And in fact, he gave kudos to you, Joe, because the idea, I guess, had germinated from talking to you about I think a first Monday or a third Tuesday way back when. So so soon after that, about a month later, we kicked off the first Social Media Breakfast in early June, and very successful. Something like 65 odd people had shown up at that first event. We held it here in the Ramius offices, sponsored by Overlay.tv, and we had a fellow from DNA 11 who does, Adrian from DNA 11, he's the CEO there, and talked a bit about how he uses social media to promote his company and his brand. So very, very successful, and we'd like to continue on with it.
And you have the next one scheduled for next week?
Yeah, next Tuesday, July the 15th. This time, Rob Lane, the CEO from Overlay.tv, is going to speak to us about user-generated content and video, some of the things that he is doing to help monetize video in organizations by the use of overlays. And so we're very excited to see that.
Yeah, Overlay TV is an interesting Ottawa startup.
Yes, it is. Great.
That a lot of people have taken note of all over the place. Some great.
And he's been out and traveling and very busy talking to me about it. So looking forward to supporting him.
And he won't be the only special guest. I think you've got Brian Person coming up to Ottawa next week.
Brian Person is the founder of the Social Media Breakfast, is actually on a family vacation in Montreal this past week, and he's going to make a special visit to join us in Ottawa to celebrate our second Social Media Breakfast.
That's
so we're
great.
excited to see that.
So people can meet him as well. Now, who should this be of interest to? Who should come out for the Social Media Breakfast?
Certainly for Ramius' standpoint, we are a software developer. We build social technologies. And so companies like us, lots of folks from the Web 2 space in Ottawa are really keen on coming out to something like this, as well as moving into the traditional marketers and communicators working in both government and private enterprise in Ottawa. So we've seen folks that come from the NAC, from the City of Ottawa, from companies like IBM in the consulting units. So a real mix of folks, and so come one, come all. We're looking forward to seeing everyone out there.
Okay, Social Media Breakfast version 2 next week.
All right, looking forward to it.
Thanks, Simon.
Thank you.